Hi, Leos. Welcome back. So I've gone ahead and pulled some cards to see what messages Spirit has for you at this moment. This is going to be for the month of August. And off the bat, Leo, I'm like, what has going on? What's been going on? Like, I feel like there's been a lot of maybe doors opening for you or some type of abundance and prosperity that has either found its way to you or is getting ready to come in for you, because all these cards are really about abundance, value, prosperity. This could be tied to actual finances, but it doesn't have to be like material wealth. This could be relationships, this could be love, this could be internal, this could be, I mean, opportunities for anything really. It does not matter. But it does feel like you've gone through a period where you had to be patient, and some of you all were redirected. So maybe you were hoping to find a job in one field, but then another job came along in a completely different field that you would have never expected, but it was, I mean, even more abundant, right? Maybe it paid more, maybe it had better benefits, or the type of work was more fulfilling. But there's something around having patience, but also having to have patience, but also being redirected and being open to maybe, another way of receiving some type of blessing or opportunity. There was a card, there's something around the separation that maybe occurred recently, where you had to walk away from something that I feel your heart was no longer in. You can take it literally as like a relationship and love, but again, this could be something else. This could have been an old job that was not aligned with you. This could have been a friendship that had to end. This could even be, a routine that you once loved, but now it's like, this isn't right. This isn't for me anymore. Healing energy, yeah, you definitely had to heal from something. There was something that I feel was no longer aligned with who you were, with who you are, even if it once was. And Spirit is saying, this was not easy. This could have been a really difficult thing having to walk away from, but it's like this is for your highest good. And I know that this is for your highest good because we have these cards that came out for your current energy, which is man holding a coin. We have cornucopia, and that is all about welcoming in abundance, prosperity of some type. Cornucopia is like, wow, your heart is receiving or is in the process of getting ready to receive like this massive payout in some way. Again, you do not have to take it literally. It can be literal, money. That would be great, of course, but I just feel like this is like on a larger scale. Like it's not just one thing. This is like you just receiving what you've been working towards. And you have been putting in that work. You've had to put in the work. You've had to be patient. You've had to be flexible is what I'm getting for some of you all. And, kind of take the punches and but yet keep on rolling. Is what I'm seeing. Let's see what else, Spirit. Let's look more into this. Yeah, look at that. Do the work. You literally had to put in some work. Like this did not just come easy. Like this isn't just being handed to you. You've had to sacrifice. You've had to give up some things. You've had to change routines and kind of lock in and really work for what it is that you're getting ready to receive. But yet it's like this thing is paying off. Like this thing is paying off for you. What else do we have, Spirit? Clear, cancel, and release. So you've definitely let go of some things. Again, I'm getting caught back into that thing that you walked away from that was not aligned with your heart. So you've had to do some clearing. You've had to do some releasing. Even when it was difficult, there was some grief. There was some grief for some of you all. This wasn't something that you made lightly. This decision was not made lightly. I can feel that. And Spirit is saying that some of you are even, there could still be questioning or doubts. Like, did I make the right move? Did I do the right thing? And Spirit is just saying this is confirmation that you let go of what you had to let go of. don't be hard on yourself. And again, I'm not saying that you're beating yourself up, every day or every moment, but there could be times where you have like these fleeting thoughts of where maybe you question some things, and spirit is like, this was necessary. This was necessary. Some of y'all could have moved as well too. Maybe like you sold something. Okay, this is a really specific message, but some of y'all had to like, maybe you inherited something. Could have been like a house or like a car, and there was something around having to let this thing go. Maybe like it was like, it just wasn't practical, or maybe financially it was just kind of difficult to like afford, and it wasn't an easy thing to like have to sell, but it's like it was for the best. Okay, this is a really specific message. So whatever this thing was, Spirit is saying, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, it was necessary. You made the choice that you had to make. And it is like, it was for your highest good. So don't beat yourself up about that, whatever that may have been. Some of you all could have a mentor coming in, or someone who could be some type of guide for you in the near future. If you haven't met them yet, this could be someone who could be helping you like on the next leg of your journey. This could be someone like for example, if it's like a business, someone who could have like a lot of like really good ideas and could be kind of like this guide for you to help you throughout this journey. Action. So this action card is coming out a lot for the readings that I've been doing for August. So I just feel like this is a really active time for the collective. And Leo, you are not an exception to this. Things are about to get active. Like, things are about to ramp up. Again, I feel like this is connected to someone who could be coming in for you to help, to either help you as things are getting ready to pick up, or they could be guiding you during this next chapter. But you're getting ready to take some type of action. Around a situation, or just towards a goal. Towards some of you, you've been wanting to do something or maybe try something for a while, and now Spirit is like, this is the optimal time to go ahead and get this thing going. As things ramp up, you're being reminded to don't forget your self-care. Don't forget the rituals that are going to allow you to carry like this abundance, to carry like the more that is getting ready to come in. Remember to the work that you've been doing to make your foundation stable. Just don't forget those things is what I'm picking up on as things are picking up. All right, so we're gonna pull a few more cards to clarify this, and then finish up with some angel messages. Manifestation, power, and intention. So yeah, getting ready to receive some type of manifestation, or it's gonna feel like you are receiving some manifestation, or something you've been calling in for a while, that you've been working towards for a while. Power and intention. So again, knowing that you have all that you need, that you have the tools, the skills, to call into this thing, to receive this thing, to make something happen. Also being mindful of how you use your power, being intentional of what you're putting your energy into is going to be really important as you move forward, Leo. But I do feel like you're getting ready to walk into a really prosperous time. It's a lot of action, but it feels like it's going to be good action. Like it's action that is aligned with who you are. And just remember that, you have, sorry, I just hit the camera, but you have all that you need for whatever this next chapter is. So we're going to finish with an ancestor message, and then a message from your spirit guides. So we have explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, record. So some of you all are creatives, and so you're being asked to just tap more into that energy more. For some of you all, there's maybe like a hobby that you maybe used to have that kind of fell to the wayside, and you could be being called to kind of pick that back up over the next few weeks. or maybe you're wanting to like explore some type of new creative hobby, but the spirit is definitely saying to lean into this, especially in the month of August. And then a final message, a mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. All right, Leo, thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me, and I'll see you next time.